Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FC24 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 15 already. And today, once again, powered by my awesome sponsor over at Elgato. So for those of you that don't know, I use the Elgato product line all the way across my setup to help me create my content every single day, from lighting to the microphone to the green screen to wall panels to even the way I capture the gameplay. I don't know where I would be without Elgato. So if you are an aspiring content creator, then check the description down below. There'll be a link to my Elgato profile page. You can learn more about the products that I use to make my videos every single day. Thank you. And getting stuck into the episode, you know what the team's looking like. We've got a solid established 11 at this point, with a few tradable and a few first owner players, and that can all change based on what we get in packs and stuff going forwards. But I'm liking where the team is at right now. If you enjoyed today, hit me with a thumbs up. I'd love to see 5,000 likes, and subscribe as well to the channel if you are new. So today I'm going to start off with some of these 78 plus upgrades that we got on Monday night, with the difference of these ones being that we get them unlimited repeatable. Now that was sort of like the only content that came out that night, was these on unlimited repeatable, whereas I think last week when we got them you could do them like 4 times a day. So I'll try and remember to just carry on doing them whenever I get like a duplicate or anything like that, because hey, you might as well, right? You might as well risk it for the potential of getting something good in a pack. And of course, I mean, these have got that like UCL sort of branding on them, and I am still yet to have packed a road to the knockout player. So that is sort of like, that's definitely on my checklist of things to do before all of that stuff expires. I really would like to I'd really quite like to get a UCL player, or even a UEL or Conference League player, whatever it is, just someone that I can keep in my club that's maybe quite decent, that we can look forward to the results of that team to see if they're going to get upgraded throughout the year or what, or over the next coming weeks. That would be nice. EA, if you fancy just, dropping a Haaland in my club, that would be great. No, of course not. I mean, if we did pack Haaland, that would be absolutely outstanding. I thought for a moment here we were going to get Austrian centre-back from Real Madrid. I thought we were going to get David Alaba. That would have been nice because I probably would have just used him over Tony Rudiger and managed to get some of my coins back. But from what I'm seeing on social media and stuff, people are really rating Tony Rudiger alongside, well, probably not alongside, but, people are saying that Van Dijk is obviously like the best centre-back on the game, and then Rudiger and Koundé and stuff like that are all up there as sort of affordable meta centre-backs on the game. So we've definitely got a player there. I mean, I'm using Bremer and Rudiger, and I found them both to be absolute units at the back. They've been absolutely fantastic for me so far. So this is probably the best thing I've had out of a 78 plus, was literally a Thiago Silva. It's not really ideal, is it? But then what I decided to go ahead on into, and this is something that I'd been just leaving because I thought it was going to take me ages. But actually, it turns out this is probably one of the easiest 100k packs you guys can go ahead and unlock on FC24. So if you haven't done it already, it is the Milestones Moments group. So essentially, what you would need by the end of it is an 88 rated squad with full 33 chemistry, but because it's moments, you can use loans and all sorts. So if you've got those lone icons, lone heroes, high rated lone players, I reckon you can make an 88 rated squad with full chemistry. And essentially, this moment you get to, it's the exact same scenario every single time, all the way from amateur and beginner up to ultimate, and you just essentially have to score a goal, and that's it. And you do that sort of throughout the difficulties. And in the milestone section, there is a moment's mastery, of which if you complete that group, it honestly took me about 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure it can be done in even shorter time. And you get a 100k pack for it, as well as a couple of other little packs as well. Definitely go ahead and do this, because it is super worth it. if you want one of the easiest 100k packs you'll ever get. It just wasn't a problem. So I made literally like an 88 rated squad with 33 chem. I was using like lone Thierry Henry up front because of course that's someone that knows how to finish or has a lot of pace and stuff. And I was basically just playing a through ball to my right winger every time, and that was Rodrigo, who's got a lot of pace, and I was just stuffing it into the back of the net with a green time shot. So it was really, really easy to do. And to come out of it with some nice content is good. But of course, it's the same moment over and over again. So I'll show you the packs. I won't show you me literally doing each and every moment, because that would get quite boring. But it doesn't take you that long, and I definitely recommend doing it. I reckon a lot of you have probably already done that, because you're not like me and realize that actually this is quite an easy thing to do. I thought it was just going to take me forever, but yeah, I didn't realize that the groups and difficulties were so short and so quick to just fire off the exact same scenario over and over again. Brazilian striker, that wasn't quite who I hoped we could maybe get, but Cecilia is a five-star player. Whether or not anyone's using him at this point, probably not. But hey, get him a couple of special cards or stick him into an Evolutions or something, and you might end up having a little bit of a beast on your hands. Let's open the 2 rare gold player pack before we get into our 100k then. Brazil, CDM from Etihad. Oh, we know that's going to be Fabinho. We've had him a few times on the series already. 84 overall rated for the Brazilian. Yeah, it's just been absolutely massacred compared to last year's card. Where he was 87 overall. So this is my 100k pack then. We get Scottish left back from Real Madrid. No, Liverpool. Why have I done that? Why have I said that? I think maybe I get a Scottish Real Madrid player a little bit later on. Damn it, that's so annoying. Why have I said that? But we get ourselves Andy Robertson, which I was pretty happy about because my last few 100k packs have been hot trash. And within this pack, we actually get a few decent-ish rated cards and stuff. We get an inform Morgan Whittaker, of course, plays for Plymouth. So Pieface FC, I'm sure he's packed him and has absolutely loved packing him. If we can get an Ipswich Town gold inform this year, that would be sublime. That maybe I could stick into an Evolutions or something and make even better. That would be absolutely lovely. So come on, boys. We just need to keep scoring, keep getting them goals, and we'll get into a team of the week at some point in time. But yeah, the good thing about packing that Morgan Whittaker is that he got that hat-trick against Norwich, which are my rivals. So this is a card that I will cherish. But anyway, we get Sweden again, and I thought maybe the game was going to give me Rolfo. It would be quite nice if I could just pack her untradeable, please, so I could sell the tradable version and get sort of 30,000, 40,000 coins back, or whatever she's going for at this point. That would be nice. But yeah, maybe some point down the line we'll get her in a pack, please. Anyway, heading on into just a couple of games of rivals because we've already got our 7 wins for the week. But I wanted to, well, again, test out the team a little bit more, see if I'm doing the right things going forwards. Essentially, have a little bit of a warm-up for when I go ahead and do my qualifiers. And I'm guessing Heung-min Son has got that finesse shot playstyle plus, because this guy kept trying to do that against me with Son. He made it work that one time right there, but Rodrigo with some nice dribbling and a brilliant first touch from Osimhen right there. That, my friends, Aussie baby, absolutely beautiful of a touch. And then I think I fouled him there with Osimhen. Oh, I did, yeah. But we grabbed the ball straight away. He passes it straight to me. Oshuala plays in Osimhen. Another good first touch, and I see that goalkeeper movement. So I'm just going to bang that one home at the near post. So we hit him with a really quick turnaround in this game from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. And then Rodrigo might be my favourite player to use this RB dribbling on so far, because I'm just scooting past players like it's nothing. And an amazing counter-attack from a corner there gets me 3-1 up. I tried to really quickly make the substitution to bring my Evolutions Cameron Humphreys on, in case that would, give me a game played on him. I keep forgetting to bring him on, then my opponents rage quit. And I'm struggling to get past that next section, which is just play a few games with him in your team. Maybe I should just start him. and go from there. Maybe substitute him off for somebody else. I don't know. But at the moment, I keep forgetting to bring him on. So in this game, we got to 0-0 at half time. So I thought, all right, my Evo player's coming on. See if he can make a difference. And unfortunately, he doesn't, because we end up going 1-0 down. This was a tough match. Not gonna lie, I'm sort of hitting that area now where I think my games are going to get really difficult for my skill level, because the players that are currently in like Division 6 heading for Division 5 are probably people that have been playing the game for a little bit, since Ultimate Edition and stuff like that. And maybe they have better reflexes than an old man like me. But anyway, I get the equalizer, Chloe Kelly, the super sub. But unfortunately, his super sub, Lone Vinny Jr., was just able to get 3 goes at it. My goalkeeper and defenders just kept letting him get that ball back. I wish I would have been able to clear that, but unfortunately, I am terrible. I shouldn't have let him get in that position in the first place. So we end up losing that one. And yeah, that sucks. It is what it is, though. You know, we're going to lose some games. We've just been on such a hot streak in Rivals. Eventually, that was going to come to an end. I then spent a fair bit of time working on some more moments, because I wanted to get... There was like a final group within the Foundations objectives that I hadn't quite done yet. So I thought, hey, we need to go ahead and get this done. It got me back up to a decent amount of stars again. So I thought, hey, this is the final 81 plus pack that I can open in the store. I was debating over that or a small rare gold players pack. I guess we'll get that next time. 81 plus midfielders pack. Hey, Scottish, Real Madrid. That's where I was coming from earlier, by the way. Don't think that I'm crazy. I knew that I was getting a Real Madrid Scottish player at some point. And this time we get a girl called Wea, Dani Olmo, and then a duplicate Fernando, which of course just leads me to putting him into another 78 plus upgrade. But that gets that Foundations group done. We get 1,250 coins, a common players pack, and a 2 rare gold players pack. Cool. It gives me something to open for the end of this episode, of course. And I thought I was getting a Team of the Year here, but Team of the Year doesn't start till like January. So of course it means it's a Sudamericana. Every time I see that slightly different colored design on the pack graphics, I'm hoping that maybe it's like a road to the knockouts, but it hasn't been one of them yet. And I still can't tell if there's a way of knowing a walkout and stuff. I think it's quite difficult to tell. It must be an episode for me packing Scottish players, because we get Kieran Tierney there. In my head, I was saying, no, not a duplicate Robertson, but I would have preferred a dupe 86 than a dupe 84. But we stick him into another 78 plus, and we end up getting a French Real Madrid winger, who one day, this could be Kylian Mbappe one day if he signs for Real Madrid, but it is Fella, the 91 pace winger from Real Madrid Women's. We already got her as well, which is annoying, so I stick her into another 78 plus. You can see where this is going. We've got a lot of players in that sort of low level fodder category. American goalkeeper from the NC Courage. What's NC? North Carolina, I guess. Hopefully I'm right there. We get Murphy and Barnhart, so 2 American female MLS goalkeepers. And then to end off with a 78 plus, American striker, B. Alex Morgan. I don't know who she plays for, but is it Angel City? I don't think so, because it's unfortunately another duplicate in Leroux. And I just decided to discard her, because I was like, you know what? I haven't got enough low tier fodder to keep submitting for these 78 packs. So you can go in the bin, and we'll do some more later on when I get more dupes. I then go ahead and open up my preview pack for the day. And I think, my friends, this is the first profitable one that I've had. Oh, little voice crack there in the moment. Sorry about that. Yeah, we get ourselves an 84 rated Ramsdale, who was currently going for about 4,000 coins. So in the pack, I just needed to make about another 4,000 coins and we'd be all good. I saw 3 players there. I could probably get sort of 450, 400 for those each. I didn't have enough to buy the pack to begin with, so I went and discarded some of my tradable non-rare golds that won't be worth anything so that we can actually buy it. I saw a Hunter Chem style in there as well. I think they're getting on for 3,000 coins, so I knew that I was just about going to be in the profit, but it wasn't going to be huge money made today. But it is a tiny bit of profit nonetheless. So yeah, why not make it, right? And it means that I can open up another preview pack in hopes of getting something good. Tony Cruz, maybe? No, it's going to be... I couldn't even tell you who this is going to be. It turns out it's Kaiki, 80 rated. I did check her price and Jota's price because I remember that both of their female centre mids from the female Bundesliga at one point were quite expensive from one of the advanced SBCs, and I know Jota is a popular player for relentless winger, so I wondered if he was going for a bit as well. This squad right here was what I was using towards the end for some of the moments. Don't take a look at that and think that I was being serious. Those players were in all sorts of positions there. But back to my main squad. This is where we can end the episode for today. I'd greatly appreciate it if we could sort of aim towards the 5,000 likes today. That'd be brilliant. Smash a thumbs up on the episode if you've enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Click that notification bell and stuff. It means that you'll never miss an episode, and they go live every day at midday UK. My friends, you can also follow me on social media, see what I'm getting up to over there. And yeah, normally it's sort of videos and pictures from when I go to football matches and stuff. So if you'd like to see that, then follow on over there. And short form content as well goes on Instagram and TikTok. Take it easy, everyone. Stay safe and healthy. I very much look forward to seeing you once again for episode 16 tomorrow. Peace.